Have you ever wished you had superpowers? Like a superpower that would help you out in the real world, not just in a situation where you're trying to impress a girl by saving her from drowning. Well, guess what? There are technologies out there that have the potential to give us superpowers. And we're not just talking about the ability to fly or shoot lasers out of your eyes. These gadgets can make a difference. So what are these mind-blowing technologies? What can they do for us? And how do we get our hands on them? We'll answer all those questions and more in this video. Ready to take a look? Let's get it on. Number 10. Dr. Octopus Suit. When life starts to imitate fiction, that's the time to start getting worried. Dr. Octopus has animatronic arms fused and grafted to his spinal cord, giving him 4 extra mechanical claws to climb buildings with, rob banks, and do all other general lousy guy stuff. Self-made millionaire Eric Finland may only be 19, but he knows a good investment when he sees it. Using his money made from jumping on to Bitcoin when it was still worth a pittance, he commissioned a team of engineers to create a lifelike prosthetic that could have some excellent real-world applications for those who've lost limbs or are wheelchair users. The 4 limbs are controlled using microcontrollers on each hand with a specialized glove picking up the micro movements and converting them to electrical signals that articulate the arms. Interesting. At least someone's using their robotic arms for good instead of evil, right? Number 9. Skeletonics. The arrived suit was designed by a Tokyo-based company called Skeletonics, whose singular goal is to create products that make you feel like you're a giant. Talk about small man syndrome. The arrived suit turns its wielder into a 9-foot-tall gargantuan, able to walk around and even perform delicate motor skill tasks. It can pick up a cup and shake someone's hand, something that their native Godzilla could never really accomplish. This is all thanks to a master-slave synchronization system that uses neither computers nor electricity to function. It utilizes physics and linkages to retain the freedom and range of human movement without needing a cumbersome battery. Number 8. Bionic boots. Modern science hasn't allowed us to run enough to travel through time like the Flash, but this has to be the next best thing. Who needs the Flash Force when we have the harnessed energy of an ostrich? These bionic boots have been designed to perfectly simulate the stride of the biggest flightless bird in the world. A gentle jog will have you hitting speeds of 25 miles per hour without breaking a sweat, while sprinting can see you cracking the 40 miles per hour mark. To put that into perspective, that's faster than most suburban speed limits. Mere mortals have a running stride of up to 5 feet. But thanks to some help from our feathered friends, they can be stretched out to more than 3 times the distance to over 16 feet. This is all thanks to a design that mimics a bird's backward-facing knee, using springs to absorb the human's weight as potential energy before using it to explode forward quickly as lightning. Number 7. Sea Breacher. Aquaman can hitch a ride by grabbing the dorsal fin of a passing orca. So what? The Sea Breacher takes everything excellent about a killer whale, then makes it better through the wonders of technology. This semi-submersible boat can crack 70 miles per hour and hold 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4 seconds flat, courtesy of a 260 horsepower supercharged power plant. It improves nature's design, leaping out of the water and diving back underneath, thanks to an ingenious snorkel system. It isn't just Free Willy who's getting replaced either. The Sea Breacher eye is shaped like a dolphin, solving crime way better than Flipper. Well, probably. Either way, it's super quick. Likewise, Jaws has to wait until it's safe to get back in the water, courtesy of the Sea Breacher Z, which looks like the love child between a great white shark and a fighter jet. At $80,000, all this could be yours. I'm sure Aquaman would be jealous, though. Number 6. FLYBOARD Air. The Silver Surfer is in an eternal contract of servitude to the world eater Galactus, endlessly flying through space on his surfboard, looking for planets to serve up to his master on a silver platter. If you're an Earthling, you get all the mid-air surfing madness minus the alien genocide. During the Singapore Formula 1 Grand Prix, Marina Bay became the scene for a truly remarkable sight. Frank Zapata was asked to pack an extraordinary invitation into his suitcase and showcase it to the world. We're talking about the world's first jet-powered hoverboard, a gadget that he's dubbed FLYBOARD Air. The engines run on a mix of kerosene and jet fuel, able to propel a 220-pound human through the air at speeds above 100 miles per hour, almost 500 feet above the ground. The only cons are that flight time is limited to just 6 minutes, and you're effectively strapped to a flying bomb. Number 5. Gravity Industries Jet Suit. Good news! Iron Man's suit is now available for the rock-bottom price of $602,000. You don't need an impressive stock portfolio. own multiple successful companies, and rub shoulders with the Avengers to get what you want. All you have to do is sell your house, and it's worth it. Just kidding. The gravity industry's jet suit weighs in at an impressive 55 miles per hour, despite giving the pilot complete flight control. Thanks to 5 mini jet engines, 1 on the backpack and 2 on each hand for steering. You'd be correct if you think it's a blatant knockoff of an Iron Man suit. A full fuel tank is enough to support a combined total of 150 horsepower for a fleeting 9 minutes. Supersonic flight is still a long way off too, with the max speed of this limitation being 32 miles per hour. Sadly, no offensive weaponry is rumored to be coming up in the Marty version, but being able to fly is enough to convince people. Number 4. Real-life lightsaber. The hacksmith succeeded where others could only dream and pretty much built a lightsaber. Now we know JETMAN tricks and Darth Vader's famous force choke are still far off. But as if you don't want your very own 4,000-degree Fahrenheit plasma cutter to destroy your enemies. Or, at the very least, cut yourself a slice of birthday cake like an absolute boss at these temperatures. This imitation blade isn't far off the real thing. Able to melt titanium on contact, it's a massive superheated plasma, similar to what's used to industrial cut through solid steel plates. The only downside is that you'll have to make cool lightsaber noises with your mouth, so start practicing. But also, carrying around immense oxygen and propane tanks to get a measly 5 minutes of use tells us that there is still just a tad more research and development that has to be done before we get an excellent finished product. Number 3. E-foil surfboard. The laws of physics don't apply to the world of superheroes. Unfortunately for us mere mortals, they do. The best we can do is look like we're defying gravity with a craft that doesn't look like it should. The e-foil surfboard is a cross between a jet ski and a surfboard, using a powered leg and hydrofoil to lift the board out of the water, fully supporting the rider's weight. A hand control takes care of the throttle and speed, with the rider having to use their body weight to shift from side to steer just like the real thing. The battery lasts an impressive 90 minutes on a full charge, skimming across the water at 25 miles per hour. At $12,000 a pop, they're out of the reach of the average avid water sports fan, with lucky owners describing the experience as feeling a bit like ice skiing. Number 2. JETMAN Dubai. JETMAN Dubai is a collaboration between JETMAN and Jumbo Jets. It was created by wives JETMAN Rossi and Vince Refit, 2 Swiss pilots who fly with the help of jet-powered wings. They flew over Dubai's iconic landmarks on April 2, 2015 to celebrate the UAE's 42nd National Day. Cruising through the air with rocket power, a massive pair of bright red wings, and a face shield to keep the bugs off flips about right to us. Built specifically for vertical takeoff and flight, this crazy jetpack is capable of some pretty severe speeds. It takes 8 seconds to go from ground level up to 300 feet. The following 300 feet is done in just 4 seconds, the next 900 feet in 5 seconds. It can shoot up to 3,000 feet in half a minute flat at an average speed of 130 knots or 150 miles per hour. Not far off, having a NASA booster rocket strapped to your back with a theoretical max speed of 250 miles per hour may be faster. Not just content with straight-line speed, the JETMAN Dubai can perform barrel rolls and loop the loops that would make a stunt plane blush up, and away. Before we continue to our number 1 list of technologies that will make you feel you have a superpower, make sure to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell icon to notify you of our new videos every week. Done. Perfect. Let's continue. Number 1. Explosion-proof suit explosion. That cocky Kryptonian Superman thinks he's all that. He might be tough, but he hasn't experienced a Siberian winter. Proud Russian Viktoria Kolesnikova has built herself an impervious suit that neither flame nor explosions faze her. She may be a real-life model, and we may have made up that part about her inventing the suit, but it's only a white lie. The blast-proof activewear is available from prominent Russian tactical equipment manufacturer Rostek for the right price. The suit is already capable of withstanding bullets and shrapnel from grenades. So now it can add bombs and flamethrowers to the list of things that don't faze it. Footage of Victoria taking a lovely stroll through a field of exploding landmines and incendiary devices has to be seen to be believed. The only evidence of her walk on the wild side was a few smudge marks on her face. And how else do you agree to a beautiful woman with flowers? Of course, what a gentleman. Wow! We just learned about some of the most unique, mind-blowing technology that will make us feel like we have superpowers. This is one of those things you'll have to see for yourself. If you don't believe us, Check out some of these gadgets and tell us what you think in the comment section below. And if you're a fan of watching the latest tech gadgets and innovations, watch some of our videos below and support our channel by liking this video, subscribing, and pressing the notification bell icon to become updated on our new videos every week. Thanks for watching, and see you in the following videos.